What is going on, comic community? This is Alex, the comic hoarder, coming to you with a video, and I am going to be entering the contest for Hurc comics. And so I am subscribed to your channel, which is the first prerequisite, and I'm going to make a video and give you a storyline that I would strongly suggest that you read. Also, I am a member of your Facebook group, the Comic Collectors Corner, and we've talked on there a couple times, and I've enjoyed my time on there so far. My daughter's here with us. She's going to be part of this video because she wants to be. So this is my little buddy. But one comic book. Now, I didn't know too many, you know, like the Fleming milk story. I'm not familiar with stuff like that too well, but there's one storyline that I would recommend people read, and you can get this on Hoopla, which is the online library. So if your library, if it is an affiliation with Hoopla and uses Hoopla as one of their online medias, you can download this book and read it on there. And so this is one book that I would recommend that you guys read. And I don't have all the books with me right now, but I just pulled as many as I could find very quickly so I could enter your contest. But it is Superman for Tomorrow. So I'm a Superman fan, and not a lot of people are Superman fans. And so I want to suggest a story that you can read, that you can just jump into. You don't need to know much about what's going on, past, present, or future with Superman. This is kind of a standalone story that you can just enjoy from start to finish. And so Jim Lee has just come off of a wildly successful story in Batman called Hush, as we all know. 608 to 619 in that Batman series in 2003, 2004-ish. And so Brian Azzarello and Jim Lee teamed up, and they wrote and drew Superman for Tomorrow. So here's the first one that I'm going to show, 205. It starts at 204 and ends at 215. So 204 to 215 of Superman in 2004. So what happened was 1 million people have vanished off the face of the earth. Superman was off planet trying to save Kyle Rayner, the Green Lantern, in outer space. So he was not available, and he has a ton of burden. He's very burdened and has a lot of regret and remorse for not being around to save those people, which I don't know if there's anything he could have done. It was almost like a almost like a biblical thing where just 1 million people just vanished. So like I said, Brian Azzarello and Jim Lee art. So Superman uses, oh, my daughter wants me to pick her up. So Superman uses a priest named Father Leone as kind of his confidant, you know, to share his remorse with this priest. And the priest is also dealing with Superman, you know, confiding in Superman because the priest has cancer. So it's a really nice, every single book has a back and forth between the two, and they're talking about, you know, cancer and then his regret for not being around. So that was 205. This is book number 2 in that series. 208. The artwork is fantastic. Jim Lee covers are absolutely great. 209. And so the story is just basically Superman not really being motivated too well, and the priest kind of trying to give him purpose. Here's another one, 210, a great Wonder Woman Superman cover. Once again, another great, this is 211, Wonder Woman Superman cover. And then here is some of the bad guys that are in this. 213. It's a good read. I would strongly suggest reading this, guys. And 214. So that is the last book that I have to show right now. But Superman for Tomorrow is the book that I would recommend if you guys want to get into Superman. If you're confused about Superman, if you're just not interested in Superman, this may be one to give a shot at, because I know there's a lot of stories where it's probably the same old, but this is a very good story. It's a little bit deeper. I wouldn't necessarily say darker, but it kind of has that a little bit more depressing, not depressing, it won't make you depressed when you read it, but it's got a little bit of a darker shade to it with the remorse of Superman. He's not his chipper, golly gee self like he is in some of the books. So anyways, hope you guys are doing well. She has her Sophia necklace on, so that's pretty cool. This is my youngest of 4 kids, so this is her YouTube debut. Yay! Say hi. Say, Hurc, we want to win your contest. We want to win the Michael Turner covers. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. If you are not subscribed to Hurc Comics, go subscribe, as well as join the Facebook group Comic Collector Corner, and it's an awesome way to just share. It's not a site to sell stuff on, but it's a great just to converse about what's new, what's cool, what have you picked up, what's old. Anyways, I hope you guys are well, and I will talk to you all later. See ya. Say bye, Avril.